Hey guys, Michelle here again for day 4 of my inspired life. This very colourful book. Before I get into that, previous unboxing, the Winnie the Pooh one, I said that one of the things I thought it might be, I got a mystery box, I didn't know what it was. And one of the things I thought it might be was Felix the Big Fish logo plushie, and I got him today. Look at that. He's actually quite sizable. I mean, I don't know how big is that. I had a ruler. There we go. There we go. He's that big. Whatever number that is, that's how big he is. What's that? 18 centimeters. About. Yeah. The right way up? Oh no, wrong way up. Okay, it's the way the ruler works. Centimetre starts that side, inches. Here you go. What's that, 6 inches? 8 inches! There you go! He's 8 inches. And he comes with a stand. A little hole in this thing. So you can just sort of plonk him on the side. So that's, yeah, I got a prize today. So I got a little fishy. I'm going to get you, little fishy. So happy about that, because why not? Why not take pleasure in silly little things? So today's question is kind of, sort of related to that. Where are we? Yep, there we go. What would you do if you won the lottery? Quite a generic question. And yes, that is the entire answer I wrote. Be happy. So I guess I've got a bit more to talk about. They say, I don't know who they are. We are they. They did, I can't remember what campaign was that. They did a campaign where they were a group of people that were following the hero around. And like they say, anyway, so they say, the whole saying is that money can't buy you happiness. I refute that, not in a hugely strong way, but in a moderately practical way, in the sense that no, money probably, I don't know, probably can't buy you happiness, because there are lots of things that contribute to personal happiness. Things that make you happy, things that make me happy are not the same things that necessarily make you happy. I'm being made happy by a little green fish, or a big green fish. However, financial security, oh, that would make me happy. Money will get you financial security, and that can bring happiness. Because, okay, I'm not going to do like a them versus us kind of thing, but if you were born into a certain amount of comfort, then you're probably always going to be kind of that comfort. If you were like me, born into a working class family, I'm still very much working class and proud. And, you know, today I was wandering around the parks in the rain and the wind, just litter picking. That's what I do. I work for an agency, and this week I've been out in the minivan that has no doors, getting windy and rained on, and that's what I do, because hey, it gets money. So, you know, nothing wrong with that. Good honest work. But if you've had to struggle, and if you're like me and you've got like credit cards and such, which kind of stupid, yeah, then it is a thing, a concern you have over your head. So if someone could, even if it was just enough money, for me, okay, I have a couple of credit cards, and this is a number that takes care of my credit cards and then gives me some money over just to have a bit of money to do what I want with, and not worry about it. 10 grand would do that for me. It wouldn't change my life. It would change my life in the fact that I wouldn't have to spend practically, you know, a large chunk of my wages each month paying off a credit card which is going to be paid off forever. I tried to get a loan, and for various reasons, mostly because I'm with an agency, and I think because trying to be more responsible lenders, because I am responsible. We are cohabitors. We are both on the tenancy agreement, which means if something happens to him, then I am now responsible for the rent. So it's like, oh, it would be irresponsible for us to give you this loan, so we can't do it. So because of that, instead of paying off my credit card in one go and having a fixed rate to which to pay off my loan, which would then have an end date, I'm constantly paying off my credit card. So basically, answer one, if I won 10 grand, I would pay off my credit card and then probably get myself some new clothes, fix my bike. I don't know. Just you know, have a bit of money there. Just have a bit of spending, you know. So that would be what I'd do. Once we're getting into silly money, once we're getting to like the millions and millions, yeah, then we're talking like the big fantasy fun stuff. Then we're talking, you know, then we're talking a house in the country. Actually in the country, because I lived in a cottage in a village for a little while. And I really liked it. I liked village life. I live in a town. It's alright. This is the town I grew up in. It's fine. I've bounced around a little bit, but ended up back at the same place. Yeah, and so I like it here. It's really convenient for everything. I literally live in the town centre, and so the buses are like, I'm here, the buses are there, the train's there, the cinema's there. You know, everything's just really close and convenient, and so that's me. You know, my current living conditions. But yeah, I like village life. It was quite quaint. I quite enjoyed it. So I'd probably, you know, go get somewhere in the home counties, possibly even still within Hertfordshire, or I'd probably circle out from where I'm currently living to see. But I would say stick in the home counties. So yeah, London. I like London. I don't mind being close to London. So I'd want to live somewhere small and sort of quaint, and like get the nice big house, but still with being shouting distance of London and sort of other sort of more metropolitan areas. You know, I was thinking I could describe my dream house to you, but it wouldn't surprise me if that's a question in here. Like, describe your dream house. Well, go see this video. So I'm not going to do that. I don't currently drive, so I would get lessons. I mean, yes, theoretically I could get lessons now, but I can't really afford to maintain a car. I can't really, you know, run it, so it seems a bit pointless. So I'd get lessons, probably maybe get block lessons. I'd get the advanced plus pass, whatever, the further on lessons. And again, assuming that we are talking about large amounts of money, rather than just, you know, a few grand, but like, you know, actual lots of digits, then I would, yeah, if I've got the means to do the kind of thing, I'd probably end up going straight for a electric vehicle. I don't know what type, what make, model, what kind of, you know, what anything. I don't know anything about that. I mean, the only one I know is Teslas, and I think they're the really high end, not entry level cars. And then, you know, so I would probably do that. I'd probably get an EV. Probably wouldn't even bother with a hybrid. And then I would have a garage, like if like the private, obviously on the nice house I've got in the country. Either I guess it depends on the practicalities, but either be just a car cover, or an actual proper garage, but have panels, solar panels on the roof. So in theory, and obviously this is something I'd have to look into more accurately, but I would be able to have an electric vehicle which I could then charge from the sun. And obviously the house would be as much as aware as possible, but have solar panels, probably hook into somewhere that does wind turbines as well, you know, sort of. I would yeah, that's what I'd do. I'd get a house in the country and I'd have it run by the weather. And obviously, you know, more specific ideas and things and how I'd have the rooms. So, small amount of money, pay off my credit cards. Big amount of money, go crazy, live the dream. And probably, actually, I would do some courses. Like, okay, so I'm a member of, it's not really a syndicate, it's the local air ambulance. They have their own, the Essex and North Herts air ambulance service have a lottery that I pay through the bank. So it's like I think it's about £8 a month. And the top prize on that is 25k. Which is quite a lot. So if I pay off my credit card with the first 10, well, a little less than 10, but you know, that lot of money, then I've still got the best, well, 15 grand to play with. Yeah, that's assuming an average monthly wage of £1,000, which I don't tend to get, but that's close to what himself gets. And budgeting for that once a month, you'd have to work for at least for over a year. I mean, I probably would still keep my hand in it and keep busy and do stuff, but that's a year off work. And what would I do with that year off work? Probably go to college. I don't know, I've tried the vocational course before. I did a holistic therapist course and I enjoyed it, but I realised it wasn't going to be a career, so I'd really look into courses and what I actually might want to do and how they'd help me. Maybe I'd do like a set of little short courses and just sort of have them all complement each other. But yeah, if I had, you know, if I had a small amount, say I won this lottery that I'm currently playing, top prize of 25k, yeah, I'd pay off my credit cards and do some college courses. Bit of self-improvement, because there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, and probably start going swimming again as well and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I do. Small amount of money, credit cards, self-improvement, big amounts of money, house in the country, nice car, living the dream, doing the crazy stuff. So yeah, that's the answer to that question today, and I hope you enjoyed it. So that's been today's question. You can follow me here on Twitter at Felix11 or on Tumblr at Felix11. Like, share, subscribe, talk to me, do all the things. It'd be really cool. Trying to get 40 subscriptions by the time I'm 40. So we got under a month. I'm sure we can do this. I'm sure we can. Anyway, I've been Michelle. You've been listening, and it seems like I finally got a sign off. Bye.